The woman emerged wearing a $10 million dress. Everyone was stunned by the radiant aura surrounding her. Yet her son felt it wasn't enough and immediately purchased a $20 million ruby necklace as a gift for his mother. This gesture terrified the woman because her entire net worth was only $10 million, nowhere near enough to afford such a necklace. Little did she know that her 6-year-old son had secretly become the nation's wealthiest billionaire with assets exceeding hundreds of billions. Just an hour earlier, the woman had returned to the country with her newly turned 6-year-old son. Upon landing, they encountered a severe rainstorm, but the little boy merely snapped his fingers, and the downpour instantly transformed into bright sunshine. This was possible because he was the reincarnation of a fortune star, capable of making any wish come true. Afterward, the woman habitually opened a plastic bag and began collecting empty bottles with her son. Despite having accumulated a fortune of over $10 million from lottery winnings abroad, her frugal nature still compelled her to pick up discarded bottles. Unbeknownst to her, a CEO was secretly observing her actions from a distance. 7 years ago, the CEO had secretly admired the woman, who was the university beauty queen. At the graduation party, she fell victim to a rival's plot and drank a drugged glass of wine. In her moment of crisis, she turned to the CEO for help, which unexpectedly resulted in her pregnancy. When the CEO saw the mother and son collecting bottles immediately after returning to the country, he sorrowfully assumed they had been living in hardship overseas. This prompted him to initiate his prearranged plan. His first move was to send reporters to interview the woman about her and her son's recent circumstances. Confronted by these unexpected journalists, the woman began her performance, tearfully recounting her struggles abroad as a single mother. Watching the interview, the CEO felt immensely guilty. Just as he was about to exit his car to reconnect with her and express his longing, the woman's attitude suddenly shifted. She declared she had no need to find her son's father because her child was a fortune star, and since his birth, she had won the lottery every month, requiring no other man to share in this luck. The reunion plan ended before it could begin, and the CEO could only watch helplessly as the woman left with her son. As she prepared to sell the bottles, the little boy unexpectedly received several letters requesting assistance. He pretended to be thirsty and asked his mother to buy him water. As soon as she departed, countless luxury cars stopped before the small boy. The country's wealthiest family conglomerates gathered around him, cautiously seeking his stock market advice. The boy casually offered a few suggestions, which they treasured immensely. However, the woman returned early and witnessed the scene. She immediately confronted her son, demanding an explanation. Little did she know that her seemingly 6-year-old son had already established himself as a Wall Street investment guru and the shadow president of the largest technology company, and his greatest competitor was none other than his biological father, whom he had never met. The real drama was only just beginning.